what he thinks success is. He said success is whatever you feel like you accomplished. He was like, exactly. If I take you out on a date, that was
KlassX.
Life is amazing, this is crazy. Moved to another city, now I'm blazing. Came from the bottom and I made it to the top. Yeah, I saw the light, so I just couldn't stop. Secure my bag, put it in my grill. Feel it really bougie when I rock my hips. Under your skin like a bad tattoo.
Hi, Divas. Welcome back to our channel. This is our second episode. So we're bringing to you today word of the day, and it's called success. Success, baby. So we're going to talk about what got us here, what success means to us, and where we're going with our lives moving forward. So take it from here. We got our producer in the background that's going to be participating with us today.
KlassX. What? So he'll be asking us the questions, and we will tell you guys. We'll also be interacting with one another along with you guys, so don't be alarmed if we're, one-on-one. It's still directed to you guys. We want you guys to know that we are talking to y'all, but we're also explaining to one another because we do not rehearse this. We discuss what we're going to do, and then we go from there. So everything you get, as best friends say, is right.
Okay. What you see is what you get. I'm going to keep telling y'all that.
So let's go.
All right, what do y'all, I'll ask that first. What do y'all define as success? I'll ask y'all that first.
You want to go first? Or me?
You can go.
Okay. To me, I would say success for me is not money, because you can't take it with you when you die. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is making sure that I leave a mark for my daughters.
Right.
Like, if I don't do nothing else in life, I want them to be able to say, my mama did this, my mama did that, my mama wore this, my mama wore that. Like, if they can remember little things that I teach them and show their kids and show their grandkids, I'm successful.
They're able to watch you and take from there and apply it when they
apply it to their life. Like, I be pushing so much into them, and sometimes their dad will say, you too raw with them, you too honest with them. No, I'm not.
You have to be honest
because,
with them.
like, you can't shield your kids. When you shield them, they get out there and get confused and lose their virginity and get a baby their first time.
And they won't help them in the real world.
I don't have time for that. I want them to know about everything. Like, I don't hide nothing from them. I don't care what it is.
Right.
Doctor's visits. They like, I might be getting a pap or something. They like, do you want your kids in here? No, they good. They need to know this. They're not seeing nothing, of course, but they need to be aware that mommy gets this thing checked out. Mommy don't want nothing to go wrong. And when y'all clean yourself good. Sex is not the only thing that can cause infection.
Right.
Not keeping yourself clean is the main thing with women. Sweating, stuff like that, bacteria infection, yeast infection, boom, boom, bam, every time. Girl. So success to me is showing other people that I can still be a good mom, teach my kids, be a good friend, be a good wife, girlfriend, spouse, whatever a woman can be, and still be a boss bitch.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, success to me is happiness. I'm going to say that because I feel like every decision we make and everything we do, your emotions impact it. So to me, if you're happy, you're going to make decisions out of happiness. If you're angry, you're more than likely going to make decisions out of anger. Whenever you're making these decisions, and if it's a decision that has to be made and you're not having a great day, you're not going to be comfortable with this decision or even going through with this decision. You're not going to feel good. So to me, as long as you're happy, you're going to feel great with whatever you're doing. And typically throughout my days, I want to be happy. So I set my day with positive affirmations, and I set my day with happiness going into it. So I'm already knowing that whatever happens, it can happen or whatever the case, but how I choose to feel about going throughout my day is on me. So
and that's one thing we do, send each other messages
every morning. Every morning.
Have a blessed day. I love you, best friend. Like,
productive day. Like, do what you gotta do. I love you, and I'm here when you need to talk. If you have, if you going through something, you need to vent right now, or whatever the case, just to get it off your mind, so you can continue on throughout your day. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about it. It's like, whew, I just need to get this off my chest because I'm irritated. So, like, yesterday I had to go to some hospitals. I had to go to some nursing homes to market my business. And I end up encountering, some not so good people. But I couldn't let that stop me. I had to still be like, you know what? The only way I'm going to get this done is if I keep on doing it. And I have to keep smiling and keep on pushing. So, yeah.
So what happened throughout y'all's lives that impacted y'all to give y'all that perspective of success?
We've been through some stuff.
Like,
you'd be surprised. We ain't gonna go into detail, but you'd be surprised what you go through from your childhood to your middle school, high school, up into your adult life.
All the way up until college life and having children. Like, it's tough. As everybody know, we've been friends for over 17 years, so that's a long time of a mental relationship along with emotional, you know. So we know each other's trials and tribulations. Like she said, we're not gonna 100% go into detail, but my main thing, we had kids young, like we were in college, early college, like soon as we touched college, we mamas, you know. So for both of us to have to go through that and be semi-single parents going through that, it had to make us, strap them boots up and put them big girl panties on because, of course, we had support of our parents and grandparents and stuff like that. Like, grandmas is dope. Okay? Both our grandmas dope. Okay? But us having to grow up so fast because we had kids made us kind of keep pushing. You
got people watching us.
Like
every move.
With college, you got people telling you, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna finish college. Boom, did that. You ain't gonna be able to hold your job and have a baby. Boom, did that. It was just like every eye that was pushed up on us. We defied that. And it got to the point where, of course, struggle was there. Struggle was real. Then, boom, I had another one. She was smart. She was like, no, this stuff is hard.
One and done.
One and done. For me, I had to go on get number 2 on out the way like I'm Superwoman. And then the struggle got harder. But my oldest, she was so mature. It was so crazy.
She's been there. She's
been
the whole
she was
ride.
a whole spirit, So she kind of pushed me to push myself. And passing me bottles, passing me diapers. That's why the baby crying. That's why the baby crying. I'm like, you don't know because I don't know. I only know what you went through, but every child different. So you have to learn the mental of both your children or all your children all at one time, along with still trying to finish growing up. Because 18, 19, you still a baby yourself. I don't care how grown you think you are. You ain't grown till you see what them bills look like.
And then they don't stop.
And they don't stop coming, and some of them look like they come twice a month. Like, ain't nobody got time for that, But that was the main thing that we had in common with our growth. Like, we had to continue to fight. That the medical field, we both went down through that and love it. I still love it to this day, but of course, as she knows, but this is my main, I guess, trial and tribulation. I have a heart condition, neurocardiogenic syncope, and I pass out all the time. All the time. It's you know, some people have where they can control and some people have where they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Mine throughout the last 2 years has been uncontrollable. So of course it's a touchy subject. Like I might cry, you know, every now and again because I'm so tired of people telling me I can't do this, I can't do that.
Right, yeah.
But then I got the people that's closest to me, like, bro, we gonna still do everything we can. You pass out while we making this video. We gonna put a pause on it when you come back to. We gonna finish this video.
For real.
You know? And then you lay up a couple days. It's okay. But keep pushing.
Right, yeah.
And that's the main thing that's got me where I'm at today. So I guess that's a trial and tribulation that got me to this success.
I think with me, I grew up in a strict household. Crazy. It was a lot that I couldn't do. I couldn't even have no gay homeboy as a friend. I couldn't have no company. And I seen my other family members become entrepreneurs and thrive and become successful. And for me, it was always go to college, do this, and then get out and do it. And I'm like, I have my own goals. I have my own dreams. I don't want to live life, you know, on your terms. So it took for me, you know, moving out the house, not even knowing what I'm getting myself into. I ain't have nothing saved up. I'm moving to my apartment because I'm like, I'm grown, you know, I can go do this. Right. Moving to my apartment, I said, hold on. I said, I ain't got no more money. Wait a minute.
That's that paycheck to paycheck.
That's that paycheck for real. Then that's where I'm learning, like, okay, this is the paycheck to paycheck. I got this kid, I got to pay daycare. At this point, before I moved out, I was already paying working just to pay daycare. So then I moved into my apartment. I'm like, hold on, this is not what I was thinking.
Daycare and bills?
You hear me? And all I had was to pay daycare. So I was
no week.
Okay, no food stamps or nothing. Like, come on now.
Man.
And so then there, I'm doing all of that. And then finally had to really stop paying for daycare because I had to pay bills. I had to hit this year lease and I'm like, okay, it's over. No, it ain't over. It ain't over. So at that point, I knew right then and there what I needed to do and what I had to do to get to where I needed to go. And I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. So what I did was I went to nursing school, got transferred here back to Arlington, UTA. I had got the scholarship at first, but got pregnant. So I had to stay home. Took a little time, but we made it. Moved out here, went to nursing school, got my degree. Went ahead at that point pursued my acting a little bit more and harder, just so they can take off. And then I used that platform for my healthcare company. And now both of them are a platform for each other. So, and definitely my son, he plays a big part in it every day, even from, look, even from working out, because I be so hard on myself with like, I feel like I'm fat sometimes. I don't care. I feel like I'm fat. But, but my son, he will get around me and be like, okay, you tripping. Or if I work out, he's supporting whatever I'm doing. So he will literally, like, you got this. He'll run around in circles recording me while I'm working out doing squats. He'll even do it with me.
When you're doing too much.
Exactly.
He a little man. He a whole man. She don't need no man if she got him.
Right.
He don't want me to have one anyway. But he's definitely a huge support. So every day when I look at him and I see him and I see how hard he go for himself too, I'm like, okay, I gotta definitely go harder. And he's watching me. So it's crazy because he see what I do. He wanted to be in acting. I let him do it. He realized it's not something he wanted to do. He wanted to be in the NBA pro. So I got him with a trainer. That's what he does now. But he also want to be an entrepreneur. He wants to have his own skating rink. So that just comes along from him watching, you know. So just to know that he got these goals and aspirations, it's like, go harder. Go harder and keep pushing. But definitely school and having a kid, that was a big part of that pushed me. Man.
It's crazy how like your kids can define who you are.
Right.
Like, even though they're kids, like they don't know anything about the world, but they can, you know what I'm saying, help you find yourself.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, like, they're building themselves up because they watching you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's,
yeah,
you know
that's a blessing
like
in its own.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly. So you really don't have to teach. You really just got to show them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my speech class, like a couple weeks ago, I told him, I said, I didn't listen to what my dad told me. I did what he showed me. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
anything he said, it was in one ear and out the other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, because we really
You know what I'm saying?
primarily learn off visual, you know?
Right.
We really pretty much learn off of what we see.
right.
So, and that's why it's also important to be careful what you expose yourself to and what you expose your kids to. Because they see it.
Them all the men's running in and out the house, all that different stuff. When you got little
Exactly.
girls, you know.
Exactly.
Then you don't want to teach your son that mama always got a different man over here. You know,
Yeah.
then he like, shit, I'm gonna be a hoe too.
Right.
Right.
That's where them young men get to see, you know, they're already impressionable by the street,
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
school,
Uh-huh.
The
TV.
people, yeah,
Yeah.
because when they go to
Yeah.
school, they're around different kids and different families, different homes.
Right. Yeah.
They
That's
learn.
crazy.
So KlassX, we want to know, you know, what's your ideal successful life? Like what to you
It's success.
is success?
Like, what's your definition? Because we all have different perspectives. So,
So success to me is being able to give my family everything that they want and need. So from traveling to homes to clothes, whatever, anything, you know what I'm saying, and making sure that they basically have the opportunity to do anything they want to do. So like not having to go through bullshit like I did to get to where I am now, like to where it's laid out for them and they can go pick what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's my definition of success. I even told my wife, like, my goal is to save $1 million apiece for my kids. So $3 million. That way when they're old enough to know exactly what they want to do, they got everything they need
have a
to start it. You know what I'm saying? That way it ain't no, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's what success is. Hell yeah.
Daddy left this
That is
for us to
success.
build.
Exactly.
because not only are you
Exactly.
successful, but you successful your kids are.
Exactly.
And they got something to start off of,
Exactly.
you know? So,
Yeah.
that's good.
Well, this was a good little day, little episode. I think that we, you know, covered all the bases on, you know, our ideas of success.
Right.
Because, you know, everybody's, like y'all say, everybody's success goal is completely different.
Yeah.
Some folks feel like they gotta have all the money in the world and that's
And
success,
success,
or
right.
all the fame in the world and be lonely as hell.
Okay.
I
It's
want to
still-
be
but
rich
still-
and lonely.
Exactly. And still not be happy, though.
Right. Yeah.
And miserable.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
For real.
yeah.
For real.
So we're gonna wrap this up and definitely leave y'all definition, y'all perspective of what success is. And definitely like, comment, subscribe, and leave us feedback, leave us some more comments, and give us some questions so we can go ahead and do our girl talk episode and answer our questions.
So on that note, girl talk episode, if you guys will actually leave under the comments today and let us know what y'all think the topic should be, we'll pick one and go from there.
Yep. So we out here. Bye.
Divas with goals, divas with goals, divas with goals, authentic divas with goals, divas with goals.